Welcome to Unit 10, where we decode the identity, lifespan, and territory of data in memory. We'll be mastering storage classes in C, revealing the secret life of variables. A storage class defines 4 dimensions of a variable's identity: scope, where it is visible; storage, where it lives physically; lifetime, how long it survives; and initial value, its default state if uninitialized. The 4 keywords that control a variable's life story are auto, the default citizen; extern, the global connector; static, the memory keeper; and register, the speed daemon. Automatic variables, or auto, are transient locals stored on the stack. They are local to the block or function and die upon exit. Their default value is garbage, which prevents accidental modification by other functions. External variables, extern, are global connectors. They have global multi-file scope, live for the entire program duration, and default to 0. The declaration announces existence, while the definition allocates memory. When tracking global state with, quote, extern, remember that a local variable with the same name, like, quote, x in fun2feet, hides or shadows the global variable within that function's scope. Static variables, static, are the memory keepers, offering persistence without global exposure. They have a local, private scope, live for the entire program, and default to 0. Crucially, they are initialized only once at compilation. The persistence test shows the difference between, quote, auto and static. The static variable y remembers and accumulates its value across iterations, while the, quote, auto variable p resets for each iteration. Register variables are the speed daemons. They are stored in fast CPU internal registers for quick access. They are great for heavy loop counters but are limited by the number of available registers and cannot have their memory address taken. The const qualifier enforces immutable identity. It tells the compiler that a variable's value cannot be modified after initialization, which protects against data corruption and allows for read-only memory optimization. In scope conflicts, the rule of local priority dictates that the nearest declaration wins. Local variables, such as count set to 0, hide global variables of the same name, count set to 100. This storage class matrix provides a comparative reference guide. Note the differences in storage, default value, scope, and lifetime, particularly how static and quote 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 and OWERs persist for the entire program run. Choose wisely. Use auto by default to conserve memory, static for private state tracking, register for performance optimization in loops, and extern sparingly for truly shared application resources. Let's review. The default value of a static variable is 0. An auto variable is stored in stack memory. Extern allows access across files, and you can't use AND on a register variable because it has no RAM memory address.